There we go.
All right. Week 10, Hammer Talk, episode 10. Welcome, Hefe the Commish.
Howdy, Hebrew Hammer League. How we doing out there? It's like the draft. Y'all should be booing right now, you know? But, it's good to be here. 10 weeks in. I don't think I haven't been on since the inaugural episode.
Yeah, you've had a bum of a team.
Yeah.
Well, you're the second seed. You're sneaky.
Hey, man, I've thought I might cook still, but I might also end up with a bye.
See, that's the thing is you've got a good team. If they
I got some
pitch counts
assets
on your running
nobody
backs.
else. Yeah, I have some assets nobody else has.
Absolutely. Now you could be down one this week. Big one.
Yeah, that's going to determine the matchup for sure.
Yeah. I mean, Russell Wilson against Tennessee, not the matchup you're looking for as a fallback.
I might pick somebody else at that point.
Yeah. I was trying to get Herbert off of Ian all day today, and he would not bite for anything.
I sent Ian about 12 trade offers last week for Herbert. I was trying to get his whole team. I love Ian's team. I was trying to get his whole squad. And I'm gonna ride with my guys. That's what he always says.
Well, that's what Prue says too. Prue's like,
you get a response.
One trade. What's that?
You get a response from Prue?
Yeah. No, I traded him last week. Darrell Henderson for Rashad Bateman, and they both go out and Darrell Henderson puts up like 2.5 points. Doesn't do shit all game. Rashad Bateman plays 2 plays, breaks his foot, out for the season.
Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, every time I send Prue anything, I mean, maybe he'll reject it. Maybe.
Ooh.
Like, it usually just sits there.
Where's the class?
It's a disrespect thing is what it is.
It is. It absolutely is, yeah.
Nah, Prue's done doing it. I was just looking at moves, like how many moves everybody's making. Prue's made 7 this year.
Hey, that's less than the Redskins and Ian. Or more than Redskins and Ian. The Redskins have 4 moves.
4 moves. They got the same team they drafted.
Might be one of the worst trades for the league. It was
what up, Taylor?
Yeah, you got a Taylor back here. It was the Tua trade early on to Siraj.
Yeah, that made Siraj seem so much better. Like, that stack is 2 average to good players, but for some reason the stack is just you don't want to play it. It is so scary to play.
Stacks are in my opinion, stacks are the key to winning a league. In a redraft league like this. So it was Allen and Stephon Diggs for me at the beginning of last year. Traded into the Stafford Cup stack because Cup was better. You know, whatever. Might be the worst trade I've ever done. Doesn't know. Who cares?
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I was going to say to you. And then this year, I finally got my way into a stack. I wanted the Devontae Carr stack, but I got into the Amon-Ra and Goff stack. So hopefully they turn up for playoffs.
I do think that sometimes people in this league overvalue the stack a bit. Like, Peebo made that trade to get the Cup Stafford, and he essentially just gave up Kyler Murray for free. Because Fournette and Cook, I thought, you probably could say Cook's a little better, but you could also say Fournette's better. Like, I don't even know their points, but I bet they're really close. And then
the thing with Fournette is he's getting kind of bad carries, and they got that rookie, you know, and Cook has it locked down. I think Cook's a better asset. I think he won that part. But some of the other stuff, like the Brady Godwin stack that Jordan traded into,
completely average stack.
Yeah. But it all goes in. It all comes together. Anyway, week 10 in Yahoo Fantasy. I don't know if Hefe handpicked these. I don't know if these were determined by the system, but it's technically rivalry week.
Rivalry week. I did not pick these. I noticed about 5 minutes ago it said that. But this is going to stick. This is your rival for the future. So lock it in.
I'm okay with this. I'm fine with this. I'm going to take a picture. I'll remember. I remember the first episode that we had. We talked about things that we liked to do in the fantasy season. I said it always feels good beating Dean. So it feels right.
There's nothing better.
That's what I'm saying. You just get
I mean, you beat Dean in a snapper game, in a game of darts, game of pool. It is good. It is real good. And then
that low calorie sweet.
I got to play him week 1 before his team was really hitting, and so I beat him. I beat Dean. I beat Dean in P-ball this year. What could be better?
Wow.
But yeah, I think you and Flubs matchup this week. That's the big one. Week. Yeah, because whoever loses that may be done.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it depends, because if you don't win against Nikki, then I need to win against Dean. I have to basically keep pace or better, whatever the top 2 seeds are in my division, because there's not a lot of games left. But
yeah, and I don't
Dean's
know.
on the other side of the coin, So if both divisions win, then okay, that's probably okay. But if there's a split where one division player and one division player win, that's what decides a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm curious how many teams make it from that middle division, the Anderson division. Because I think probably 3 are making it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But then that means there's only going to be one little wild card that's not a division winner from one of our 2 divisions.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough.
I mean, it could be anybody. I don't know who's going to win either division. So anybody.
It's these late buys. It's these late buys that are going to get people. I feel like I had 3 receivers with a week 14 buy on my team, and I was like, I got to start moving somebody. Like, I got to start shopping people around and getting something different. And I know that there's other teams in that same thing where they're quarterback, running back, whatever. And these are the wins that matter, right? So you don't want to be losing a Ken Walker or Derrick Henry in week 14 when you need a win. I don't know how much you look at your buys, but that's something that's coming up to my mind.
Shoot, I went through it last week where I just it was almost unavoidable. I couldn't even trade because nobody wanted 3 players on a buy because all I could offer was people on a buy. But
yeah, and they all wanted CD. They all wanted to grab CD for cheap.
It was an L, and I knew it was an L going in. But I don't have a single buy the rest of the year that matters. And then, like, guys in my division, I know I pay attention to my division teams way more than everyone else, but Flub hasn't had a bye yet, I don't think, till this week. He's had Lamar, like, top to bottom, the same roster since week 4, I think.
Mm-hmm. He's got Lamar on bye this week.
Maybe a couple of days.
And Stevenson. And Ramondre Stevenson. Aaron Jones is hurt.
I know he had 3 running backs last week that had not had a bye yet. Not a single one of his running backs had a bye, I don't think. So maybe he'll slow down, but don't want to play.
We'll see. If there's a week to not have Lamar Jackson starting, Trevor Lawrence against the Chiefs is a good one.
Yeah,
it's not the worst matchup.
You can't hardly even start Lamar.
Yeah. Well, either way, that's enough about my matchup. We got a bunch of good deciding matchups here. 5-4, Nikki Hefe. 4-5, Jordan versus 5-4, Ian. Got 5-4, Siraj versus Alfred. Redskins should win against Hunter unless he just goes crazy for some reason. I don't know. Fields was kind of an X factor last week.
Yeah,
you're just looking at P-Ball's team. At this point, I don't know if he has a team to win, but I expect him to win. It's just
the way I see it is P-Ball has practically sewed up a bye. I don't think he's not going to get a bye with his points, and he's got a 2
or at least a berth. Everybody. At least a berth.
Yeah, he's in the playoffs at this point. He's 7-7 unless he absolutely collapsed. He's in the playoffs with his points, even if he lost out, most likely. But getting that first round bye is huge, and I don't love his team anymore. But you just got to win 2 games. It's not much.
See, we've been saying that for a while, but he's got 2 wins back to back against good teams.
He scored a crap ton of points too last week.
Yeah. No, he was points leader. He's just too good for us. He's getting hammered on the company's dime right now.
Yeah, he's tired of coming on there. He's been on here like 6 times.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I did not want to have him, on again. So I'm glad. I was sitting there. I was like, Dean or Nikki, someone score like 2 more points.
Yeah, someone was within a couple, I remember, and nope. It's always the freaking Feelers.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting when you look at it this way. Tell me Tell me if this surprises you. The only teams on a multi-game win streak are P-Ball, Redskins, and Siraj.
Yeah. P-Ball and Siraj are not surprising. That's two. I mean, P-Ball's still top 4 roster in the league, and Siraj is 2 now. Skins, I love it. I love it. It's good for the league when the Redskins are winning. I don't know. Their team's scary. I wouldn't want to play them right now. They have maybe the hottest stack in the league. A.J. Brown's been cooking lately, and they finally have some running backs.
He held off Derrick Henry on a 230-yard day and 3-touchdown day. Dropped a 45 bomb. They didn't even blink at it. Wasn't even a big deal to him. I was scared. I was like, this is not good. It felt like A.J. Brown, every time he touched the ball, he was in the end zone.
Yeah, for like 40 yards.
Yeah, minimum.
I think that whole division is so good.
Yeah, gotta be top division. And I would say Cougar would be the second division, except for the stat where there's one person in the past 2 weeks that has a win from Cougar, and it's Dean. Drew's on a 3-game losing streak. Hefe's on a 2-game losing streak, and Hunter's on an 8-game losing streak.
I forgot Hunter started 1-0.
Yeah, he was like, "Let's go."
Yeah, that if I had to rank them right now, I think the 4 best rosters are P-Ball, Ian, Siraj, and Dean. That's 3 in the same division.
I think Dean's pretty far up there.
In no particular order. Yeah, that's Chase is on Jordan now, right?
Yeah. Jordan is actually holding on to Marquise Hollywood Brown and Jamar Chase. 2 great names, good players, but they both are not playing.
He's not going to be able to play until he's 4 and 8, and then it ain't going to matter no more.
He's making moves that in the event things go his way, it'll work out. But he's got the second highest points scored against in the league. He obviously doesn't have the luck, and he's about to come back into the division games where you really need him. You know,
who's he got this week? I mean, but see a situation
he got Ian. He's got
Jordan
Ian
beats
with
Ian.
Saquon.
Yeah, Ian has got super low projections. I don't like his projections with his matchups. He could go off. He's gonna blow
those out. He's gonna go for 140. I am glad to catch Ian on a week where he didn't have Saquon and ETN because I wouldn't have won. No way.
And Saquon's playing in Houston. I think they're like the number 1 worst defense, so it could be bad.
They are just going to run the ball.
In a situation where Jordan wins and scores 170 points, the dude could be the 3 seed. I mean, it's crazy how close he is in the division.
Well, that's just the division as a whole, though. I mean, our division has just been ridiculously close all year. Nicky got out to a hot start, rebounded, talked to the defensive coordinator, talked to the offensive coordinator, made some management changes, and he brought it back.
He was sliding.
That's all it was.
He looked like Nicky last year. I was like, oh no, he's gonna lose 6 or 7 again or whatever he did. But his team's back looking good. I'm scared of it this week. But it's great. Yeah, we have 10 teams that are 5-4, 4-5. I think P-Ball's locked in the playoffs, and I think Lang's eliminated from the playoffs. So you got
10 teams for
5 spots. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're talking about Nicky. He's top projections this week. I think the Debo projections are a little blown out of the water. I also think the Gordon are a little blown out of the water. Everyone else, I think, is pretty spot on.
Yeah,
you got to be scared of that.
I think he scores his projections. I don't love that.
130 to win.
Yeah, I do. I think he will score 130, and so yeah, I got to beat that, and I won't beat that without Josh Allen. There's no way.
Definitely not with Wilson. You could pivot to someone different, but you'd have to sell some stuff, which you probably don't want to do. If
I do
have off again.
Yeah, I do have the ability to score, 30 plus points at defense. They've done it like 4 times or something. So
the Cowboys, are you playing them against Green Bay?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, they've looked.
I'm not gonna.
Dallas is what, the third best.
They're number 1. They're number 1 right now.
No, I'm talking about players overall. Like they're top 30. Yeah, they're 36th in points scored. That's fucking ridiculous.
My 2 assets are Josh Allen and the defense. It's the only place I'm better than everyone else at. That's all I gotta have. I gotta have both rolling to beat him for sure.
I gotta do all players, fan points. How do I filter this on everyone? Why is it not showing me my all players?
We can address that. We can even talk about it now if you want. But a lot of people are split on Yahoo. I don't know. I like Yahoo compared to the other ones. But I feel like this league is getting pretty established. No one's gonna drop this league. It's not going anywhere. We can move to like my other that I base this league off of. The other website we use is like it's like $100, so it's like $10 a player, and it's so much better. I don't know if we want to change websites, but if we are going to, we might as well do it up front in league history, just so all our stats are in one place.
Mm-hmm. No, I like it. That's an interesting topic. I have played the most leagues in ESPN, and it fucking sucks. So we don't do that.
I agree. Yeah, I hate
it. I like Yahoo. I don't like CBS. The only other one I've used is Sleeper.
Yeah, and I've heard people that love Sleeper. Like it's the greatest thing.
It's like a cult following. You know, they do good marketing. They do a lot of ads. They've got some nice stuff. I like Sleeper. I'm comfortable with Yahoo going forward, but drop a comment below, like and subscribe.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, there you go. So you get notifications when I post.
Yeah.
Skip. I won't ever put unskippable ads, but there might be ads eventually.
So get with the program. This is a
problem. Yeah, you know how it goes. Yeah, no, I'm fine with the Yahoo. I like it because it, like you said, it keeps our stats. But one thing I know Sleeper does pretty cool is they put a little crown next to your name when you won last year. So instead of Hunter typing out one time champ,
I mean, at 1-8, when do you pull that off? You know?
Yeah, you gotta be.
You may have backspace the second half of that name and just kind of fly under the radar for the rest of the year. Who knows? But
you could even do one times champ, one time cook. You know, it's
yeah, first one to be on both trophies.
That'd be a Lang play right there.
I was talking with Alfred. It'd be kind of crazy if he won the league and we had a complete reversal, 12-1.
I'd be okay with that. I'd be 3 seed.
And that's what I was going to ask you earlier. Who, if you had to bet right now, who's winning your division?
Oof. You know, it's I think it's between the top 2 seeds are winning it. I don't think that I sneak my way back in there without a hot turnaround from the Lions offense.
Maybe
based off of pure talent and just how good his players are at those positions, it's a Nicky. The money's on the Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill. They're all ridiculous. Mahomes is 2 or 3. Kelce's 1 far and away, and then Tyreek Hill's 1. Just locked in 1.
Yeah, it is. But he actually has the potential to have 0 running backs.
Yeah, but
he's got 4 waiver wire running backs right now.
I like his running back moves.
Mm-hmm.
I do like them because I took a bet on Michael Carter with my trade. He took a bet on James Robinson. I think the Jets are actually a good team. Jaylen Warren is already going to take over for Najee a little bit. Gordon's
we already got.
But I don't mind.
We already got Kyle Pitts with a catch, bro. Kyle Pitts 1 catch, 10 yards a minute into the game. Come on.
Oh, is it on? Is it still?
I just clicked our matchup and the points updated.
Oh, and you're going?
Nicky,
okay, hold on.
Sorry, brother. It's already looking bad for you.
Well, last time Pitts played, he had like 30 points. So if you go and drop a 30 burger on him to start the night, like you gotta be feeling good.
I've been historically known to drop about 3-4 points Thursday night footballs. Every single player I play does it, but
it's all those Broncos players, man. All those Broncos players. Well, a couple other matchups of interest. I think the Alfred Siraj game has similar implications to Dean and I, just not as intense, just because Dean and I feel like we're playing for the season. Siraj and Alfred probably just playing for
Yeah, I mean they got
keeping up with the race.
One more win than y'all.
Yeah. It's a good game though.
Yeah, 8-6 probably gets you in. So y'all lose, you're at 6. You probably got to win out. But yeah, I don't know. Jacob's team without the Bengals kind of looks like ass, but McCaffrey, it could be really fun.
Yeah. So I wanted to trade him for Lockett this week, but I was thinking I don't know that I can
score points.
Yeah, he just scores. He's just on the team, on the field that just catches a shit ton of catches. Like that's all it is. Just he's always involved. Jacobs went crazy for 3 weeks. I hope he turns it back around, but I just don't think he stops Siraj.
Siraj has 9 players that can beat you.
Top 10.
Yeah, he hasn't. JT, I know is coming. There's no way he's not going to have a big game for the year's out.
That's why him today.
I want Dean and I want Siraj eliminated from the playoffs because that's probably the 2 rosters I'm
closers.
If they get in, could win, even though they haven't been that great this year.
Yeah. No, I texted him today. I was like, "You ready to give up on Swift?" Hoping I could steal him. And he was like, "Nope." Damn.
He don't even have because he's got Jamal. That's why he can just sit there the whole time. He didn't have to panic with Swift.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. I think I'm gonna give it to Siraj this week. I'm gonna play the hopeful that Hefe closes it out and I can tie it up with the top of the league. So.
I'm gonna do my best.
Other matchup of interest, you got the P-Ball Prue game. We talked about it a little bit. I think Prue has a good chance to be competitive.
His running backs are crazy when they're both playing.
They've been quiet for a little bit, so I'd expect Chubb to go crazy against the Dolphins. I don't think Eckler as much, but could be something. With Hopkins, he's just been crazy, so you can't really count him out.
Yeah, and I mean Chubb had 32 last week. Eckler had 27. If he can get 60 from his running backs every week, he's not going to lose very often.
No. Yeah, well, I'm going to put a waiver claim in and try to pick up this Antonio Gibson that Siraj dropped, and we'll see what happens.
I had Antonio. Man, you just pick a Redskins running back, and one of them will score 18 every week. You just have to get lucky.
Yeah, seriously. Breece Hall is the top scoring running back on waivers. Still. He's been out for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That dude was insane.
Poor people lost Javonte and Breece Hall.
Yeah.
And
Stafford's hurt now.
Yeah, he got concussed in the middle of the week or something.
Mm-hmm. When do these waivers go? 13th? That's on. That'd be for Sunday. I'm trying to decide. I feel like I've got a bunch of. I'm trying to stock up on the running backs as you go into the playoff run. Don't really want to get stuck without a startable.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I feel like Lil Herbert, Michael Carter, and then now Antonio Gibson are all just kind of you never really know who's going to be good between the 3 of them. Because Herbert's had some crazy games. Carter trade. Yeah, you like that?
Well, there was two trades today that I approved. It was your Michael Carter for Pittman. I had also offered Prue for Pittman or whoever that was. Lang, yeah. That's a good. You just need Ellinger to get benched again, and then Pittman will be good.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. Well, I traded Pittman away.
Or you played Pittman,
yeah.
Pittman's terrible as long as Ellinger's there.
That's kind of the thought, and Hunter's in a position where he had 4 running backs and one was on bye, and he needed someone to replace Cooks. He can take the gamble on Pittman. I needed to stock up on running back depth. It made sense. It was an easy one.
Yeah, that's the same caliber player on both sides.
Yeah, the other one Pittman I really thought was going to be good.
Fant and Garoppolo for Carr and Knox. That's 4 guys. I really hope I don't have to start.
Yeah, all of those players low. Jimmy was good for 2 weeks for me. I used him when I needed him. But you look at his schedule, it's not good. It's not good. He's just not going to score. Siraj has been a part of 3 of those trades this year. where it goes through and everyone's just kind of like, man. Like that Goff trade where we were like Goff was the best player.
Yeah. They'll like swap Ayuk and Mike Evans or something. You're like, come on, just what are we doing, guys? And then they'll do it, and then I'll have 3 text messages, 2 in the league chat, 2 from each individual person telling me to approve a trade at like 1 a.m. on a Tuesday. Like there's not a game for a week.
Yeah, no, the best part is Siraj, every time he makes a trade that he's excited for, he goes, send it through, push it through, Hefe.
Yeah, push that like through.
10 seconds from that thing getting excited.
And he's literally sending me texts, not just our conversation the whole time.
Ugh.
It's good.
Yeah.
The only other thing the only other thing is
please.
For next year, I've noticed it's a little bit annoying at times only having 3 ads. We can bump it up. The way we kind of open waivers, it feels like 3 is not enough. Because you can pick people up all the time now. I don't think we'll ever go away from that. And so I don't know if we do it to 4 or 5 ads, but I do notice that there's been a bunch of times where somebody's had 3 pretty quick. And still needs
I liked the 3. I think we have to pick our poison between shallow bench and waiver flexibility. Because I feel like there's been a few times where I'm like, I want to pick up a different kicker or something. I want to pick up some shitty tight end backup. And I'm like, I can't do that. And then, you do it and then you get an injury and you can't, adjust, you have to trade. I don't like making it unlimited waiver claims, though. That's annoying because then people can just spam their way to, you pick up a defense and drop it. So it's on waivers the next, on Sunday or something. You can do that.
That's true.
I think 5's a good number. I think 5's where it is.
And we could even go to 4 and just see how that works. There has been a bunch of people will pick someone up and then drop them in 2 hours, and you're all right. Well, they're cooked for everybody else, but just an idea.
I think it's good food for thought. We'll see if we can get some thoughts on it. Comment down below what color Jake looks the best in, and
my El Jefe. I haven't worn it since the draft.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's a good looking shirt. I hadn't seen it in a while.
Yeah, getting fatter every day.
Feel that. Either that or my clothes are shrinking, which I think the dryer is kind of doing every once in a while.
Detergent issue.
Yeah, I think it might be one of those things, or like the deodorant, shrinking.
I use staining. On, so.
Oh, okay. I used to do the roll stuff, and then I started growing hair there and then it would pinch, so I had to go back to like the stick.
This is turning into it's like one of those shows that started out as something and now it's just a talk show. It's got nothing to do with sports.
Absolutely.
So we're talking about this thing may be your big break. You may be doing this full time once the views start coming in.
Yeah. No, once I hit them with the Facebook ad campaign, start the charity, and then establish a scholarship fund, I think we could get some stuff going.
The Hebrew scholar.
Yeah, no, and they'll get a nice little one of those sashes at graduation, and it's just got Gabe's face on it, like right here, that nipple level.
Nips, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be great. All right. Gabe could shake their hand. Yeah.
I like that idea. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go watch 2 3 and 5 teams or 3 and 4. What is it? 3 6 teams play Thursday night football.
I don't know if that's a random thing that determines Thursday night. Why is it every week it's actually the worst teams? It's got to be.
So I think it was because they sold it to Prime. And so they said, "Hey, we're going to give you 3 really good matchups." And a whole lot of shit.
Prime said, "All right, we'll trust you on that."
Yeah, basically. Well, I mean, it's Amazon. They don't want quality, they want quantity at this point.
Yeah. So I just want a good game on Thursday.
We're looking DJ Moore, Kyle Pitts, Patterson 2 carries. Who's Blackshear?
Whoa.
I'm reading a name here. All right. Okay. I'm go crazy on me. We have a field goal. Oh man.
Anybody starting what was that, Carolina kicker?
No, I had him for a week. I think I've had the worst kickers in the league consistently.
Man, it's not starting Justin. Having him on a bye this week sucks. That dude never misses.
He's ridiculous.
It's nuts. I don't even think about it. I don't even know what the deductions are. I couldn't even tell you. Because he just doesn't miss unless they're like 64 yards.
So my kicker missed last week, and there was a point where I think I was down 45 points before Ken Walker played. And my kicker just missed a field goal. And so he was -3. If you miss a normal field goal, it's -3 points. And then above 40, there's no penalty for missing.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I'm just like, it was like a 37-yard field goal or something. I'm like, just do a false start.
Worst field goal in the league, 39-yarder.
Yeah, could be worth looking into, but I don't know if kickers matter enough. I like where they're at now, where it feels like they could win you a week. They're not really going to cost you a week, but you kind of got to get a good one.
Yeah, you just got to get a guy to get 8 to 10 every week. Mm-hmm. And there's about 5 of them every year. It's complete luck. There's no way to know.
The Seattle kicker that Dean has, ridiculous.
Do you ever have any input on their matchup, like the green-red? Does that mean anything to you in a kicker matchup? No way that's not coincidence.
So the only one that I didn't start this year because of that was the Jets kicker last week against Buffalo. Because the thought process was
Jets
score
0.
Yeah, he's going to do nothing. No, he goes for 14 points on my bench or 12 points on my bench. I'm like, all right, whatever. That's the last time I bench him. So, all right. Well, Hefe, you want to close this out?
Oh, man, on the spot. Hey, appreciate you, League. It's been another fun year. We're coming out of the wire. We got 10 teams within 1 game of each other. So good luck to all, except that rat bastard Nicky.
And reminder, playoffs do start.
Oh, yeah.
15.
And the trade deadline next Saturday. This is the last week of trading, so get it in.
It's November 19th, correct?
Yeah, it's the start. Or it's Saturday, it's like 10 days from now. 9 days from now.
Question, if I have a trade decided before Saturday with a player that plays on Thursday, that's still going to go through the next week? No, maybe, I don't know. All right, we'll talk about it.
Just don't.
Could be one of those commission things.
Yeah, if it's, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just move them even if the website won't let me.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we've got 5 more games. So those of you that are on the hot seat, which is 10 of you, don't lose.
Yeah, 5 more games and the magic number's 8. You're getting in if you get 8 wins.
You think that's what it is? You think that's the number this year?
100%. I've been playing these rules for like 10 years, I'd say, and it's always been 7 and 6 used to get you in no matter what. And so now 8 and 6 definitely will get you in, and 7 and 7 high points there'll be a 1 or 2 7 and 7.
Yeah, it'll be a break. All right, I like that. Gives me 2 losses I can take with a little bit of points scored.
Yes, but if you just think if you go 1 more loss, you're getting in. That's the mindset.
So the thought process. I'm looking at my schedule. This is just extra bonus content for you guys.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna beat Dean this week because you got the bye. I got Hefe next week. I think I'm gonna get you. I don't think Alan will be as healthy as you want.
Oh, you're getting smoked.
Yeah, and then you got the hold on, I lost my schedule here. And I think I lose to Alfred when we start divisionals again. And then I sneak 1 game from Nicky or Jordan to close out the year.
You don't have Kenneth against me? You're so screwed, bro. I'm playing Michael Carter.
I know.
Sneak peek of next week. I'm
gonna start Khalil Herbert against you after you trade him to me. He's gonna go for 30. Never seen something like it.
All right. I just got a text from Jacob. He told me after he beat me, he bought a Cameo. And so he just sent it in the chat. So we'll see what it is. It's supposed to be some sort of. It's on my phone. I don't even know. Just watch it when we get done. But it's supposed to be some sort of shit talk that's from a famous person. So we'll see.
All right. Well, it's a good one. Good luck out there this week. Thank you, Hefe. I'll see you boys next week.
Adios.